Hi, this is Google Kickstart question range partition. This is the second question from round C. You are given three integers n, x and y. N represents number from 1 to n. The summation of all of these numbers is 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n, which equal n multiply by n plus 1 divided by 2, and this will be the total sum. Now we need to split these numbers into two sets, the first one for the first person and the second one for the second set for the second person, and the ratio for the summation of the first set to the second set to the summation of the second set should be x to y. So we need to find if it's possible to find such a ratio. If not, we need to print impossible. For example, for this case we have n equal 3, so we have three numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3, which equal 6, and we need the ratio to be 1 to 2, and that's possible by giving the first person the value 2, and the second person will take the other integers 1 and 3, and so the summation for the first person is 2, for the second person is 4, and the ratio will be 2 to 4, which is 1 to 2, and this is what we need here, 1 to 2, and so it's possible to find the ratio, and the number of integers for the first person is 1, and that integer is 2. Now for this case also we have n equal 3, and we need the ratio 1 to 1. In this case we can give the first person the two integer 1 and 2, the summation will be 3, and the second person will take the last number, which is a 3, and the summation is a 3. So the ratio between the two sums is 3 to 3, which equal 1 to 1. So the number of elements for the first person is 2, and these numbers are 1 and 2, and it's possible to have this ratio. For the last case we have n equal 3 also, and we need the ratio 1 to 3, and if you tried to distribute the numbers into two sets and we check all the combinations, you cannot get this ratio, so that we print impossible. So for example, we have 1 2 3, you can give the first person 1, the second person 2 3, so 1 to the summation 5 for this case, or you can give the first person 2 and the second person 1 and 3, and the summation will be 2 4, and this is 2 to 4 or 1 to 2. If you try all the combination, it's impossible to find such ratio. Now how can we solve this problem? First of all, for person 1, the summation required based on the ratio given is x multiplied by total sum divided by x plus y, and for the second person the ratio will be or the summation of the numbers given to this person is sum minus p1, which will equal y multiplied by sum divided by x plus y. And because b1 and b2 must be integer value, so this total sum mod x plus y should be equal or should equal 0, and this is why here we need to check first. If total sum mod x plus y not 0, then it's impossible to find such ratio, otherwise it's possible. And if it's possible, how can we solve it? Imagine we have numbers n equal 7, so we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we need p1 to equal 15 or 11. So what we do is take numbers until the summation become equal or greater to this number. So 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. This is still less than 11. Plus 5 is 15, which is greater. So we add all these numbers to the set, but we need to remove one of these numbers to make the answer 11. So the number we will remove is the summation of this number, which is 15 minus 11 equal 4. So we will remove the number 4, and so the size of the set will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will print this number 1, 2, 3, and 5, and the summation of these numbers equal to 11. Now assume that p1 equal 15. So we'll do the same. We'll do summation from 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, and this equal 9 plus 3, 12 plus 3 equal 15, and so we will break the loop, and these numbers will be printed as an answer. Now if it's 14, we will do the same, but we will remove one of the numbers, which is 15, the total of this number, minus 14, which equal 1. And so notice that always when we add a number that make it greater than what we need, there will be always a number before it if we subtract the summation from what we need, the target. So 15 minus 14 is 1, 15 minus 13 equal 2, 15 minus 12 equal 3, 15 minus 11 equal 4. So these are all the possibility, and so what we need to do in the code is first of all we have this variable sum, and we have this set that will store all the sets for all the numbers for the person 1, and the target for summation target for the first person equal total sum divided by x plus y here, multiplied by x, and we need to iterate over the number from 1 and increase the number until the summation becomes sum plus I is less than or equal to the target sum plus equal I. Now we insert to our set this I. Now if a sum does not equal the target, that means that we need to insert the last I. Example, in this case it was 5. Then we need to remove one of the numbers we inserted before, and this number equals sum plus I minus target, and we need to print the size or the number of elements assigned to the first person, and we print all the elements in the set.